Welcome to the Boys Only Cast, the only podcast where I'm not prepared to start this one. So, my name is Devin, joined as always by Curtis.
It's me.
No, it's not you. It's Curtis.
Oh,
And,
shit.
wow, interrupts me in the intro again. And Mikey,
Greetings,
Um,
humans.
humanoids, podcast,
And anyone else, like animals or like half
Whoa.
humans or whatever. Okay. Hi.
or mudbloods. Sorry, Harry
You
Potter.
know, like
Living
like
my-
whatever, man. Like we're here doing this podcast for all human hybrid type creatures.
What if they have no human hybrid parts? Are they not allowed to watch it?
I don't know about robots. I mean, robots are probably already on it. Like
you're
AI is
literally
probably listening
talking
to this already.
You're literally talking into a robot
What about other
Yeah,
kin?
like-
to make this, so it is listening
I
to
mean,
you.
AI is combing through this episode to see what we're talking about, see how they can. Well, we're not even monetized, but if we were monetized.
What about other kin?
Well, maybe next episode, but I don't know about this episode.
Whoa.
Wow. We're
Um,
all inclusive here at
Before
the
we get
Boys
too
Only
deep in
for-
Curtis's hatred of non-human types,
This is
Only
episode 10.
podcast. Yeah, this is episode 1 of season 2.
We're in the double digits now. We made it.
As
Yay.
always, we come out every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern on Spotify,
Thanks for watching.
YouTube, YouTube and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review or tweet at us on Twitter at the Boys Only Fort, or
If
is
you
it at
leave a
Boys Only
5
Fort? One of the two.
you should know. You
that's
made
awkward. Yeah, I haven't looked at it in a couple days.
it. Okay.
Wow.
If you leave a 5-star review on Apple Music, then we will read a script from the movie of your choosing.
I won't. You guys can.
Yeah, so which means it's impossible because why would they leave a 5-star review on Apple Music for a podcast?
I don't know. I was just being stupid. I was trying to think of something clever,
I
but
was
that would
just
actually
trying
be
to
quite a
funny,
pain.
haha, man.
That would be quite a pain because then that would be like, yeah, that'd be terrible.
We're actually just
never mind.
uploading hour-long music tracks on Apple Music.
Yeah. Or Apple Apple. I don't know.
It's
Wherever.
Apple
Wherever
Podcasts.
iTunes.
Apple Podcasts. It's not called.
Okay.
Nobody cares about iTunes anymore.
Okay, rip iTunes, I guess.
I actually had to download iTunes for the first time in a long time the other day.
I used iTunes before, like before I got Spotify. I just put all the music I liked on my phone, so I just used iTunes to like tag it really easily to
Yeah.
like add the album art and everything. Like it was really easy for doing stuff like that most of the time.
Nerd shit.
Well, I'm just saying
I
if you
know.
have music on your phone, it's good if it's tagged properly and it has
No, yeah,
pictures and
100%.
stuff.
But now
You're
it's,
like,
that time is so far
Spotify.
away.
Well, yeah, I mean it's different. Like there's still stuff I have on my phone because there's still certain J-pop and stuff that you can't get on Spotify. So Spotify doesn't have absolutely everything that I want to have on it.
But you can load it.
Ooh.
they've
into-
added more and
you-
more.
You could add custom tracks to Spotify. You
Yeah.
could load it on.
I tried doing that a couple times. It didn't really work.
You're just
Oh,
an
it's super well.
idiot.
Maybe because your phone is ancient and it doesn't work.
Yeah. No, he's got a new phone.
I didn't do it on my phone, but
Um,
I don't know. I try again.
no, but the best part about iTunes was when I would sync my iPod and then it would show how many plays of a song I had. Now I have to wait for the Spotify yearly
Oh,
review
yeah.
to see how many times I've listened to
Yeah.
a song.
I like that on my first phone. It would automatically make a playlist of your top 50 most listened to songs or whatever, so you can see that. And I always like to see what the most listened to tracks were.
I
That
think
was really
I
nice.
think this year on like the Spotify yearly, I'm gonna have like 10 songs.
only 10. You've only listened to 10 songs nonstop.
I've recently only been listening to music on my way home from work, and it's like a 3-minute drive from work. So I listen to like the same 2 or
right.
3 songs during the week.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's just for the last like couple weeks it's just been random Slipknot and Disturbed songs.
So you're on a bit of a 2000s rock kick.
Yeah, I was for whatever reason. Was it Before I Forget, the one Slipknot song that was on Guitar Hero 3?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Popped in my head, and I've just been listening to that. Psychosocial, a couple other songs if it will shuffle through to it, and then Disturbed. I barely get through the top 5 songs on Spotify because I don't listen to music enough. So
Fair enough.
Oh, on Spotify they added Old Little Peep, like his Crybaby album.
Oh, did
So
they?
it's on there. Yeah.
I didn't know that was on there.
Yeah, they added it like June 10th or something. So it's pretty
Oh.
recent.
You
So
know,
I've been
Spotify
listening to
has
that.
actually, Spotify's been really good at adding stuff. Like I got Spotify in 2016, and in the last years since then, they've added a lot and really made it like there's really no competition.
You know, it's more the record labels like that they bring on, not really Spotify itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Spotify's finally, I think, getting their iPhone support, which is kind of hype for me, even though I'm switching from iPhone
Well,
soon.
there you go. But a big problem I have with Spotify is the app is shit. The mobile app is garbage and it's really slow all the time and it takes forever.
Because you
to
have a
load.
shit phone.
Wait, you're
That's
such
why
a
I
it's
don't have
slow.
a great one. I don't have a
That's
great
why
one,
it's
but I
slow.
just
Wait,
and it
Devin,
doesn't function very well on my laptop either sometimes.
Because your laptop's like ancient as well.
It's not. I bought it last year.
Yeah, how old
Hey.
was it when you bought it last year?
I don't know. I bought it at Staples, man.
There you go. You bought a. What has it gotten?
I mean,
What's
I'll
the-
admit, I bought a cheap laptop because I'm a cheap person, and I kind of regret that because I wish I got something that was a little bit better.
What is Does it say the specs on it, or did you rip that off? Because you're
I don't know, HP.
that's the computer brand.
Yeah, I'm looking
Is
at the
it-
system. Looking
is
at the
there-
system right now.
Intel.
Where you go?
Right
I don't
click on
know.
your start button and click system, and it'll say device specifications.
but hey, Devin,
Oh, what's up?
you said you were switching from iPhone?
Yeah,
Oh shit, eh? What are you planning
Well-
on getting?
soon. Pixel probably.
Ooh.
Oh, you're going crazy.
I've wanted to go to the Pixel for a while, but the local fucking place I deal with doesn't have what is it? They don't have the Pixel, and I didn't really have the money to go start up a plan when I broke my phone. So it was
Fair enough.
10 times cheaper to just get a new phone on contract with my current one.
Man, anytime, and I think it's about time for me to get a new phone like every 2 years. I just go with like the one you don't have to pay for.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
$0
that's,
one.
So you're with generic in-town brand, right?
Yes, I'm with generic.
You're with you're with
That
city
that
name.
Rogers partner company, because
but
technically it's on
you're with-
Rogers network.
but you're also with classic of local brands in every
Yes,
local
yeah.
place.
But
Local
Yeah.
name Tel.
he gets it.
Every city has like
Yes.
a local name Tel. But
Yeah.
Go on. Why don't
so-
you explain it one more time? What kind
fuck
of
up. No,
local
I was
provider
making-
is
I
it?
wasn't
Please,
right
one more
into-
time.
right
I don't
into
think anyone
detail.
got it.
dunce nut. I wasn't explaining what place it was. I was starting to go on a tangent of saying every single place has like city
Local
name.
regional tel.
Yeah.
local
okay, fuck.
provincial
Why are you
Tel.
getting so angry with me?
'Cause
Yeah,
you had to
you're getting
explain it
pretty
like
mad.
5 times.
I have
You're
like,
acting like Curtis, where it's like
I stutter through shit. That's
You
not
did-
my fault. Leave me alone. Okay, anyways,
I'm gonna bully
um,
you.
with them, I'm gonna fight you in real life whenever COVID's over. So never.
Do it.
Fucking now I'm losing my mind. With them, it's now everything's $0. You have to pay the phone monthly on top of your phone bill.
Oh yeah.
They changed how it works, and it's fucking stupid. So you're
Is that right?
with like an iPhone 11, you're paying like $110 a month.
What, really? They're doing that now?
Yeah,
That's
well,
pretty
you
shit.
don't get data, so for you it's like $20 plus.
Yeah, I don't. I have no use for data.
Yeah, except for those times we're sitting in Wackies and we're like memeing in the Facebook group chat, and you have no idea what we're talking about. You.
Wackies has Wi-Fi, you dip.
Oh,
Yeah, what
why
are the
not?
times
Dairy
that it doesn't
Queen
work?
that doesn't
What about
have
all those
Wi-Fi.
times
Dairy
that the Wackies
Queen is
Wi-Fi
the
doesn't
one.
work?
Dairy
Imagine
Queen's the
living
one that
without
delivers
data.
Wi-Fi.
What
I
a
can't
nightmare.
Why don't
even
need
think
it?
about
What a
I don't need
nightmare.
it. It's a waste of money.
I don't need it.
For
I
me, it's
don't-
a waste of money.
I definitely don't need it.
Yeah.
I need it.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple times just as you're out and about, you're like, wish I had Wi-Fi right now, but whatever. It's not essential enough that I'd want to pay extra money for it, you know?
Considering you're someone who goes on the internet, I'm surprised you haven't thought of the need for data.
I don't want to waste more money. I'm
Yeah.
a very cheap person.
You also find joy in staring at windows for whatever reason.
Staring at windows is, I
Out
think
windows.
Yeah, I like looking at the world sometimes. I like looking at what's out there.
Yeah, I like ignoring you and looking at my phone that has data.
Okay,
No, I'm kidding.
that'd be alright for you. There's always, I don't know, there's always something to look at, you know?
What if you're
No.
facing a
World.
wall?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna pull a boomer here and tell you to look at the world around you, you zombie or anything like that.
Then
Yeah,
why'd
but
you
what
tell
if-
us that anyways?
What if you're at
Boomer?
a restaurant facing a wall with no TV? What are you gonna look at? And there's
Nothing.
no Wi-Fi. Exactly.
He looks
I'm
at his
gonna look at
hands. Have you
nothing.
seen him before?
And I can live my life because that's what people have had to do before. So
Yeah,
I
those
can.
people are fucking
Yeah,
boomers.
But you wouldn't want to live that luxury of having data.
No, remember he already lived luxury because he had satellite TV growing up. Remember? He
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
I
already
forgot.
richer than us once. He doesn't have to do it again.
Rich upbringing.
Man, anyone who had
Yeah.
satellite TV was immediately higher class than everyone else.
Man,
Is that really how it works?
Even if you stole your satellite TV, you thief.
Well, I mean, it's not like, there are some people, like, there's someone who lived close by who had, like, a giant-ass satellite in their backyard, like, filled up the whole backyard. Just one of those really big ones.
Yeah, but those were useless even back then.
They're excessive, yeah.
Fucking,
Instead of just one of the nice little mounted ones on the roof.
I remember when Bell TV started going around, and everywhere you'd go, everyone had their satellite dish, and now fucking like everything, majority is internet TV, at least in town.
just streaming pretty much.
Well, even
like
like
cable.
even a lot of them, they run internet TV now. Is how they run
Yeah.
their.
There's a
internet
great charm
providers.
that I find in TV. I don't watch TV, but if it was ever on, there's a great charm I find in just having it because it's something that like is a constant companion. It's not something that you put on yourself,
Constant
you just,
companion.
yeah, because it's like a live thing that's airing at that exact moment. Like it's
90% of TV
is
isn't live.
and you got yeah, but I mean it's being broadcast
Yeah.
at that moment to whoever's watching it. That's what I meant instead of something you put on, So there's like that certain charm about it. I don't know. It's one of those very mundane things that just like radio, which I've probably gone into before, that I find interesting for
Then I have
no
to
apparent
watch
reason.
useless commercials.
Commercials are shit until you get older, and then you look back at the commercials and get nostalgic about them.
No, new commercials now all the commercials I see right now are just ass. They're just stupid.
Well, that's kind of true. I wouldn't be nostalgic about like commercials from 2010 or anything like that,
All the good ads now are on like YouTube videos. And even then, you gotta sift through like the shitty.
Have you
Raid
guys
Shadow
been
Legends
getting?
ads.
Have you guys been getting a lot of SC Johnson ads lately? Because I have.
No, I think you're
No,
beating
a lot
off too
of-
much with SC Johnson. Blue.
A lot of ads are based
Yeah.
off like Facebook steals your data and like gives you
Yeah.
ads based off that.
So I wonder what did I look up to get all these SC Johnson, a family company?
Moisturizer.
I don't know. Have you talked about cleaning
Lotion.
or anything?
No, I mean I bought some.
Porn.
I bought some. What are they called? Nail polisher block things for my Gundams to like when you're sanding. That's the closest thing that we came to. I don't think that relates to SC Johnson, but there's just been a very unusual amount of ads I've gotten
Wait,
from them
has that
lately.
been in the last week?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned SC Johnson last week.
Ooh, they're
Okay,
listening.
I guess I
At
did.
some point, you did.
They're
they're
on my
listening.
head. They're on the brain.
See, that's why I just keep every once in a while. I make sure to mention like dildos and cocks because they're not gonna advertise me that unless I go on a certain website that would advertise me that. Which at that point,
That makes sense.
yeah. Now I go on
I
fucking
watched,
like I just go on YouTube and it's just a fucking like 30-second
Big
ad,
ad for
unskippable ad
Cialis
of dicks.
or Viagra ads,
No, it's just a
classic.
Pornhub ad. It's just a Pornhub ad on YouTube.
Man, this is a segment that we'll call Stuff I Find on YouTube.
Oh god.
So there's this video that fascinated me this week. And I don't know, I don't think I talked about this. Did I talk about the oatmeal video? I didn't talk about the oatmeal video last week, I don't think.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Did I?
That dude who had like an oatmeal, he showed how to make oatmeal, but he made like just random ingredients. and shit.
Oh man, what happened this week? Oh my
I had
god.
a stroke.
Hey, apparently this was like the fastest week of my life. But there's still something I can bring up. Okay. So, um, I didn't talk about. Okay, I know I didn't talk about this. So I watched this guy Brutal Moose on YouTube, and he's really great. He does a lot of great videos. And he did a video on MTV's shitty reality show Next,
Okay.
which prompted me to watch a bunch of episodes of this while I was making
Can you explain
a
what
Gundam model.
Next is?
Yeah, Next is a show from like the early 2000s where it's one of those dating shows where it'll be like a guy or a girl, and it'll be a bus full of potential dates. So say it's like you have the girl, and then you got a bus full like a bunch of dudes who are like, yeah, bro, and they're all like shitty 2000s frat boy
So
types.
it's like The Bachelor, but 2000s.
Well, the gimmick is the guy can come out, and then at any point in the date, the girl can say next, and then another guy will come off the bus if she doesn't like the guy, and yeah, he basically goes both ways, and they have a date, and they do like a shitty challenge. So there'll be something like they go to like they do a circus act for some reason, or a guy has to run an obstacle course against the dog, and the dog beats him, so the girl's like, oh, you couldn't beat my dog, so next. Like, it's these shitty little games that make no sense. And then the second part of the date, they'll do something like on one episode, the girl takes the guy to the dentist to make sure he has good teeth, and she's like, oh yeah, your teeth are pretty good, so I guess we can date.
Okay.
And at the end of the episode, the guy decides if he wants so every minute he makes $1, which is really nothing.
Are you
So if the
talking?
date was
Wait,
70
wait, wait.
minutes,
Are you talking about the Next Bus?
yes,
I used to watch that show.
yeah, right. Like this show, like it's so
Yeah,
crazy and
it's
This is the
shitty.
first
My
time ever hearing
So-
of this.
My favorite one was
So-
a girl walked off the bus, shook the guy's hand. The guy noticed she had fake nails and said, "Ooh, I don't like fake nails." Next.
Yeah, it's always petty. It's always petty stuff like that. A lot of the girls will look at the guys and be like, "Ah, you're too short." Next,
Oh, that's just
or,
real
or
life.
something.
That's
And there
all
was
they do
there
in
was
real
one
life, too.
guy. There was one guy who was like, "You look too much like my mom." Next. And
What are you trying to
it
say?
shows
You want someone who looks too much like your mom?
what the guy
what you
said
look
that
at
the
the-
girl.
Yeah. Do you look at your current girlfriend right now and go, "You look too much like my mom"? Next.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. That.
Actually, no. You guys are still together, so she looks too much like your mom. Stay.
What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. Literally, what you said didn't make sense.
You want
But no,
a
okay.
girl
So
that
the
looks
point,
your
like I
mom,
was trying to
is what I'm
say,
saying.
and in the minute value, they can make that much money, like $78, or go on a second date. Because apparently they couldn't just go on a second date anyway, behind the scenes or whatever.
No, that's not allowed.
But this show is so dumb, but it's really entertaining because every guy, they all have such scripted lines. So the guys will come out and they'll say stuff like, "My name's RL, and that stands for really long." And it will just be stuff like, "I play baseball, so I know all about bats," or just stupid jokes about their dick. And the one guy was like, "I wouldn't even be paying attention because I'm probably going to be looking at this girl's boobs the whole time." And you're just like, oh, this is the 2000s. They could say stuff like
Can
this.
you give me some like quotes from that, and I'm just gonna use that on like dating apps. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
buddy, you can totally do it. Like, there was one guy that the girl rejected him, so the guy just like pulled his pants down. And he's like, "Look at this," and he just started terrorizing a group of people with his dick. And you're just like, they could not necessarily air this.
There's
You
probably a
mean
Me Too
he
movement towards him
sexually
now.
harassed some people?
Yeah, like it's really it shows you it's a time capsule into the 2000s. It's obviously so fake, but it was really entertaining. And do you guys know the shitty show Parental Control as well from MTV? Did you guys ever see that?
Nope. I never really watched MTV shows.
I never watched any of these except for like Pimp My Ride.
I never watched
myself.
MTV except this show and then this show and then that show and then this.
Well,
Every
I didn't
show.
watch these. I didn't watch these shows before. I just watched them this week because Bruno almost made a video about it. But Parental Control is like a shitty show where like the parents will be like, "I don't like my kid's boyfriend or girlfriend," so they have contestants where the parents each pick one, and then their kid goes on a date with who they pick, while the girlfriend or boyfriend watches the date with the parents.
So it's just cucking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And at the end, the guy the guy or girl picks if they want their old partner or one of the new people. And it's so fucked up and mean. Like, again, so fake, but it's such like a cruel idea for a reality show. That's basically like, okay, we don't like you, so you have to watch like your boyfriend or whatever go on a date with these other girls. You know?
That's why cucking became a thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Cause fuck, and all the guys on the show are usually just like they're. It's almost like they're brain dead. They're just like, okay.
Goofy's
Wow,
on the
Curtis,
show.
that's pretty mean.
Yeah, like the girl. The
Because you know you'd be
girlfriend,
so smart on the show.
the girlfriend
Ooh.
and the parents are like fighting, and the guy's like,
Sounds like Curtis.
and
Can't
then
tell
like
if
the
he's
date
ugly
shows
crying
up,
or just goofy.
and then the guy will talk about how he loves the girl, and then his date will show up, and he'll be like, wow, like it's so stupid.
Wow.
God, it's just you can't stop watching this garbage. Like it's like the TLC level kind of
Well,
garbage
I
that
can.
TLC's
it
good.
sucks you in.
TLC was good.
Yeah, but it sucks you in, and then you
Trading
keep watching
Spaces,
it because of
bro.
how bad it is. You know?
Trying to say Trading
No.
Spaces is shit.
No, I'm not insulting TLC. It's a fantastic network of only quality shows, like The Man with Half a Body. Truly a
I don't know
quality
that show.
documentary.
I only know like.
That's
Trading
one of those
Spaces.
things that came on one time in a hotel room with my family like a long time ago. We were gonna go to bed, but then The Man with Half a Body came on, and it was a guy who like didn't have legs but he had feet, and he pushed himself around on like a skateboard and stuff like that, and he's just like living his life with no legs basically, but he had feet, I think, or something weird like that. I don't know. I haven't looked it up
Doesn't
since.
look
I
like
haven't
he has
seen it
feet.
since.
I'm looking at it
Oh,
right now, and
okay.
he does not have feet.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to recall this from my memory because I haven't looked.
Well,
at
I was
this
just trying to
since then.
figure out where the half a body worked. That he still had an upper body but feet at the same time.
Okay, yeah, this I said I didn't fully remember what this guy looked like, but okay. But that's weird. Like I guess he has like a dick and everything, but he just doesn't have legs.
Are you sure he has a dick?
Well, how
Oh,
can
what
he
do you mean?
survive if he doesn't
Dude,
have a
his
dick?
dick
Like, how
is
is he
his
gonna
third
piss
leg.
and shit?
A bag.
A bag.
Yeah, have you not known those people who have like the bag inserted on their side because they literally can't shit?
Well,
We went to
There-
school with
there
a
we
kid
go, I
who
guess.
had that.
did we?
Yeah.
Well, apparently I didn't pay enough attention because this is the first time I heard this.
I only really found out because we went to one of our electives. We went to like the swimming. We did like swimming, and he went on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's quite a situation, isn't it?
gotta do what you gotta do.
True.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disrespect.
So
But,
But,
going back to
um,
TV though, sorry, but
now you go for it.
if I don't know if any of you guys watch Formula One, but it's
Nope.
they're
No.
actually going for the 2020 season, July 5th.
Oh, they're not doing.
next
Are they
Sunday.
not doing virtual like NASCAR is?
No, no, they're just streaming. Like it's just like Charles Leclerc, he plays for or not plays for, he races for Scuderia Ferrari,
Yeah.
and he just like live streams F1 games. But they're coming
Fucking-
back. Austria Grand Prix.
Think about with like the fact that NASCAR and some other racing was going like full virtual.
Wait, what does it?
sim
What does it
racing.
mean virtual? I'm
Like
I'm
sim
gonna look
racing.
this up right now. But
Like sim
Oh,
racing.
what the
Like
fuck?
sitting in a simulator.
who would even watch this?
That's what I was about to say. Is that just
This is just
no,
esports.
that just legitimized, but that's what they were doing because they weren't allowed to get together because of COVID.
yeah.
But that just legitimized esports F1 racers. Because people look down on them so much, going like, "Why don't you just race a real car?" And then all of a sudden,
But now
NASCAR is like, "We
NASCAR
have to race in virtual sims."
But
Yeah,
how
no,
many
NASCAR guys
how
are
many like
doing
everyday
esports.
Joes are like actually probably secretly good at like NASCAR simulators and they just don't know?
Well, yeah. Like I
Yeah.
feel like the actual racers will probably not be that great at it, but like just
And-
like random gamer dudes will be way better.
But that's the thing, and racing costs a lot of money.
Mhm.
Like when you
Yeah, I
first start up,
guess
you have no
that's true.
sponsors to pay for your car. So if you get in an accident, it's like you have to self-fund fixing your own car. Which first off, you have to build yourself in the first
True, yeah.
place.
That's why like
Yeah,
so
that makes
many
sense.
teams have like sponsorships. They have like title sponsors,
Yeah.
and then they have like secondary
So-
sponsors.
So that's why NASCAR guys look so ridiculous with every brand ever.
Well, yeah.
That's-
just
it's all for
plastered all over
funding.
them.
It's for
The-
money.
that one guy got hit with
Okay.
weed maps, I think, and it was kind of sick. His car, I think it was weed maps.
I just thought that was so ridiculous. At a place I used to work, we had like some random stuff. So there were like those NASCAR figures from McFarlane in the 2000s, and it would be like you have the guy wearing like an Oreo jacket, and the figure would say for 18 plus. Like you have to be 18 to have this figure of a guy wearing an Oreo jacket, you know? Just because they want to make it seem like this great collector's item.
Yeah. No, it's
so
fucking
ridiculous.
NASCAR and everything. Just racing is so expensive because the cars just cost so much money.
Mm-hmm. Like those are just like some of the F1
and
car teams.
F1's even crazier because their teams are also sponsored by like the manufacturers themselves too.
Yeah, like Renault makes some engines, Honda makes engines, McLaren I think.
Yeah.
It's insane. And
but then there's a lot of them like on this this you have pulled up, like Mercedes sponsors this team.
Yeah, like it's like Mercedes AMG. It's like their own team too. So like same with Ferrari too.
I feel like with NASCAR going virtual, they're gonna lose the majority of their audience who just want to see the cars crash.
I mean, I don't think that's a huge majority of the audience.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think people like to see those cars crash.
No, I know quite a few people who like genuinely like watching NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a stereotype. That's a stereotype, is that it's just a bunch of redneck guys who are just like, I reckon I want to see them cars blow up. You know? I reckon I want to have my Bud Light and see that car blow up. Like, that's just what people expect. But that's just a stereotype. That doesn't mean everyone who likes NASCAR is one thing. You know?
Fucking. I almost called you a sexist. I don't know why. brain went on. Again, I'm fucking all over.
It just turned off.
I'm not sexist. I'm sexiest, right?
Sure. Good one.
Shut up. But yeah, with the whole fact that you were talking about going down a YouTube bringing you into kind of a rabbit hole. So I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, before we did the podcast, you told me about Summoning Salt.
Yes, Summoning Salt. He's a guy that does videos of speedrunning records,
like the history of it
all time, like the history of people speedrunning. His videos are awesome. They're really nice. Like, he takes the videos very seriously, but he's not too like tense or anything. I think he has the right kind of narration and intriguing videos where he can make videos about games I've never even played, but I'm still interested in his videos.
So he's been popping up in my recommended like ever since you mentioned him. I didn't really kind of watch it because his videos are long and I don't really have the time to watch them because I'm either too busy watching movies, or the time I get around to going onto YouTube, I don't really plan to be on YouTube for 30 minutes. But last night, me and Mikey were sitting in Discord and I got recommended his video that came out a day or two ago of the history of Wii Sports Resort Golf.
Oh, I didn't see that video.
And I watched the entire thing. I didn't skip anything. I watched the entire 30 minutes.
That's what I mean. Anything that guy does, even if it's a joke like that, like it's good.
Oh, it's not even a joke. It was like I learned the dude who held the Mario 1 speedrun world record held the world record in Wii Sports Resort because he got bored and decided in like some marathon he was gonna learn the Wii Sports Resort speedrun, and he became the world record holder.
I just realized that I haven't even subscribed to that guy, even though I watched like most of his videos. So
I don't subscribe to like anybody I actually watch. I think I'm subscribed to like 2 people on my YouTube.
Sometimes I like to go and just like do like a mass unsubscribe or just clean up my subscriptions.
I just
like so I have the good shit.
It's really, if they're uploading and YouTube recommends it to me, I'll watch it. If it's someone that I'm gonna like I actually watch every day or every time they upload, I'll consider it. Or I'll just bookmark their YouTube page.
There's so few people. I feel like all the guys who upload videos all the time are people who have the more low effort videos I don't care about. But when you have a guy like Brutal Moose or something who uploads a video like every month or so often, that's when it's like, oh shit, yes, that's like, that's what you wait for it to pop up in your subscription box.
Even those, it's like, who is it? Can't tell you off the top of my head. There's a couple people that I watch that they don't upload very regularly, but when they do upload, it pops up in my recommendation. Like, Curtis will hate it because it's RuneScape, and because we memed it so many times, you didn't know who it was. But Swampletics.
Oh, not stupid Swampletics, Jesus.
He uploads like fucking right now. What, every 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even more.
Sometimes like a month in between.
Yeah, and like Mikey or one of our other friends will send a message if a video's been uploaded, but as soon as I open up YouTube to go watch it, it's the first video on my recommended.
Yeah, it usually works like that.
Yeah.
But let's just say Swampletics is one of the most confusing things. Like, I'll admit it, I'm not going to pretend that there's confusing stuff I talk about you guys don't know. But Swampletics is like, I can never follow the conversation. And when I hear Swampletics, all I think about is like swamp people doing the Olympics, or like Swampletics, like you have like a swamp ass and you're doing Olympic events with like a really sweaty ass.
You didn't even know what swamp ass was till like a year or two ago.
No, it was, first of all, you told me what swamp ass was. And
when I had hardcore swamp ass. No, to quickly, just to bother Curtis, to talk about it for a quick second. Swampletics is like just a guy who plays RuneScape, and he's really popular, and that's about it.
Yeah, you say, like, I thought Swampletics was like some kind of like event, like an Olympic or like a challenge. I didn't know that Swampletics was a guy until like right now, because like, I don't know, maybe because I didn't actually listen, but like just something about Swamp, I never thought that was a person. You guys were like, oh, got Swampletics shirts.
Well, it's not. He's not a person. Settled is a person who plays the character Swampletics. Yeah.
Oh,
come on.
So he's a character. It's even more complicated than I thought.
He's a religion.
Well, because
he's above us.
God damn it, RuneScape shit. Oh man.
Well, because he was like, he did a series on his like main account, and then he finished that series, so he needed something else to make, and just everyone loved the idea of it and got on his dick, and for whatever reason, it's been over a year, and everyone's still on his dick about it.
Well, there we have it.
That's your Swampletics talk.
There you go. But yeah, I think I said like, I want to make this a segment every week, so I got to do a little more exploring. I found a pretty funny video yesterday. It was just called Chili's Restaurant Review, and it only had like about 300 views. And there was this guy, he just went to Chili's, and he got his food, and that was it. And he was like, hey, today we're going to Chili's. He's like, I don't like too much food here at Chili's, but I'm going to give this place a 10. Like, he was very nice, surprisingly, and he was just like eating some ribs. And
did he at least do the welcome to Chili's meme?
He didn't do. He was definitely too old to know what that was. Like, he was definitely like a 60-plus-year-old.
Stand in the mirror and just go, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
He didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what Chili's. I thought Chili's was like a fast food restaurant or Chipotle kind of thing.
More or less, kind of.
I didn't know that it was like an Applebee's or Montana's, like an actual restaurant, until I watched this video, and I didn't know what they had on their menu either. I thought maybe it would be like tacos or something, because I never been at Chili's.
Welcome to 2005 or something.
Yeah.
Wait, when did Chili's get founded or become big?
Again, I've never been at Chili's. I didn't know what it actually was.
The chick who played Pam in The Office was banned from Chili's until like last year.
Yeah, she got unbanned.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. But yeah, like, it was just like, I don't know. I like to, when I look for videos on YouTube, I want to find the ones that have less than like 1,000 views. Like I don't like videos from big channels. I hate big channels.
Wow.
They're just a bunch of like, they're fake personalities a lot of the time. Not everybody, but a lot of them, and all the sponsored shit. I like the real people.
I
like what YouTube is actually supposed to be, like, about real people. I like to watch real ass people just make videos.
Yeah, you're telling me that the big creators aren't real people?
Wow, such a hipster.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that there's such fake personalities. And
maybe you're not watching the best big creators.
They have to censor themselves. They have to censor themselves, and they can't talk about certain things. I hate it.
Everyone has to censor themselves and change how they talk now.
Curtis.
It's called the world.
Yeah, but I'm saying that they can't even like just say like fuck. And there's one guy, he couldn't even say the word kill. He couldn't even say the word. He didn't even say the word
but
kill.
That's because people are trying to. You got to think about it. If they're thinking about in a longevity of a business, being kid friendly is what's gonna keep them like relevant more.
Well, sure, but I don't want to watch that.
Well then,
Curtis,
yeah,
you're such a
not
hipster.
content for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. So that's why I try to look for what I want to find on there.
It's always the thing.
Devin, wouldn't you agree? He's such a hipster.
The hip boy.
Why'd you call it a hipster? I just want to watch a
No, no,
like a
no.
60-year-old guy go to Chili's and
Listen
review
to
his
this.
ribs and ice cream cake.
He watches obscure YouTube. He listens to very obscure music that like no one else listens to. Like he like wants to find real people. What else does he do?
Yeah, I want to find genuine
He-
person. I like to watch
he likes
genuine
he
personalities.
likes old school cars better. He's like, oh man, cassettes are
Yeah, I
always
do.
better. That's so hipster
I-
thing.
I think old cars are way better.
Yeah, it's such a hipster thing, man.
Why does it have to be hipster? It's
You're
just
a
a
hipster.
preference.
You're also a boomer.
And you're
I
also
don't-
denying it too.
I don't want to say that I think it's the. I think this is the best for me. This is my own personal preference.
Yeah, that makes you a hipster.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like if you like the
The
other
mo-
stuff, you're shit. And
but
that's
the more
that's
you
what I've
deny it,
learned.
You get mad.
Okay,
you
the more you-
no,
no,
here,
here,
hold up,
Curtis.
hold up.
No, you hold up.
Well, okay, let me
you
talk
hold up.
after.
No, no.
Let me
No,
let me talk after
I'm gonna
you.
cut.
Let me
Yeah,
talk
I'll let
after
you talk after. You literally get mad and like hate on bigger creators because they're like trying to hold longevity of a business. You realize like bigger creators at this point, it's a business now. Like,
Yeah, I hate that because that's not the YouTube that I liked before.
but are you saying
not-
say
that's-
okay? Let's say not talking like YouTuber. If you were running a business and it got huge, are you saying you would still just like run it the same?
Well, obviously not.
There
I
you
know,
go.
but I'm just
Well,
saying
like-
that's not what I ever liked about YouTube.
Well,
you
like
know?
think about it
Then-
like this: people who start off like making videos, they do it out of passion, right? They do it out because they
and
enjoy
then
it.
they lose the passion.
Yeah, but
and
what
they go
about the
on
ones that
autopilot.
don't? What
Well,
about
then they're the good ones.
exactly?
they still-
So,
they
but
still have to change
you
their
automatically exclude them by saying like, oh, they're no good anymore. Like you
Ju-
exclude them by when they have over like 1,000 views by having like a couple million.
Ju-
It's like by being able to like do this as a job, it allows them to like do this full time as their passion.
Yeah, okay, that's true. I mean,
Just
but
because a guy
I'm
takes a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor or an Express VPN sponsor because it'll pay his bills, especially in the age of YouTube ads right now.
well, there's a lot of guys like that. I just don't like their videos, and I don't like a lot of video essay type of videos because I find the people to be very boring. And that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
I find it to be, and that's the difference. That's what I've learned. Okay, because before I used to be like, wait, the stuff I like is good, and the stuff I don't like is garbage, and I don't know why people don't
That's
like that. But now
still
I've
how
learned to
you
rea-
talk,
Wait,
motherfucker.
no.
You were
Yeah,
literally
that-
just saying like,
that's-
I hate those people.
Well, yeah, I hate them. That doesn't mean I.
Why do you
think
have to
that
hate them? Why
it's
can't you
bad.
Why can't you just respect?
I don't like them.
respect
I
the
don't
drip,
like-
Karen.
Okay, then I'll like it. But I'm just saying. It's like what I don't care if other people. because
It's like
good
Mikey's
for
style
good.
of
Like,
music. I don't
that's
sit there
just-
saying I hate his style of music. I'm just like I just don't prefer it.
Okay, well that's what I'm trying. That's what the person I'm trying to become now instead of like what it was
Fucking-
before. Is what I was saying. You know, like you try to just be like, okay, this is what I like, and yeah,
Stop
that's
being
you
an
know.
angry human, you angry boomer.
I'm just yeah. I mean, okay, it is a little boomer. Like
You're
this
just-
time I'll give you
You're just
that.
an angry man who hates your
But that's-
your
that-
change of
no.
the internet.
That okay, I do hate the change that's even
Yeah.
happened since like
It's-
2000, like the era of Filthy Frank. Like as soon as he
It's
started
called-
making videos,
it's
that's
called
when all
welcome.
this began.
Welcome. It's gonna change. You just gotta fucking accept it.
Yeah, and I don't like it, but whatever. It's what happens.
You
can't do
gotta
anything
accept
about it, you know?
sometimes.
Yeah, boomer boy.
That's what I mean. That's why I like to find.
What's that one
I
song
like
by
to
the Black
find
Eyed Peas?
I like to find the personalities on YouTube that I find to be genuine. That me myself.
So what are you gonna do if
that's what I like.
What are you gonna do if Summoning Salt comes out with a new video and he goes, "All right, guys, this video is sponsored by ExpressVPN."
It would be fine because then the rest of the video would be like his same style.
Yeah. So
as long as
why is it
and
that
would
anyone
be
who
alright.
takes one of those ads, everyone else who takes those ads, you don't like?
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a lot of those guys, I don't like their videos in general, and I wouldn't have liked them anyway
Okay.
because I don't like commentary channels, for instance.
I can guarantee
because
there's
I
channels that
just-
you would enjoy the content of, but then probably haven't given them enough of a chance because they go, before we get into this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, that's happened a lot of the time
Yeah,
where someone
yeah.
talks about Raid, and I'm
Maybe
just
you're
like,
just a
fuck this
boomer.
person.
They gotta pay the bills,
Okay.
man.
All
YouTube
right.
ads are
Speaking
shit.
of Raid Shadow Legend, This week's sponsor.
Curtis just leaves. Just
I don't know.
quits.
I don't know. That's what I say. Sometimes when we have conversations like this, I contradict myself all the time.
Yes, 100%.
And it's easy. It's so easy to poke holes in everything I say, especially when I talk like this. And right now, it'd be so easy to prove that what I'm saying doesn't make any sense, and that I do things that go against what I just said.
if we can finish
I don't
anything we
wanna-
say by calling you angry boomer boy, it means you're wrong.
I don't want to make too much of a great stance against this. I'm just
Curtis accepts
saying.
that he's just an angry boomer.
I like to find small videos of just like people living their life, just uploading stuff on YouTube, just like whatever kind of guys, just uploading videos where they just make oatmeal or they go to Chili's or whatever.
I have a TikTok
I like
account
to watch.
that you'd really like.
I like to watch videos like that because I am somebody. I like the mundane in life. I like the just little things like that.
I 100%
like
have
to
a TikTok account you
try
would
and be
like.
mundane.
I can't remember what the actual name is.
TikTok.
No. It's so funny. I stumbled across it
God
and went on a
damn it.
rabbit hole of it. No, this dude's like TikTok account was just so normal and regular. Like he'd have videos with his wife and like it would basically be like every time he'd try to do something, she would just act annoyed and ignore him. And then his profile all of a sudden just changed to the name was like I didn't kill my wife. And all of a sudden he's like guys, my wife's dead and whatever. And then he's like, all you guys in the comments are saying like it's a complete joke the whole time. You can tell it is, but he's like me and my wife were totally fine when we were together. Here's a video showing it. And he like rounds the corner and he's like, honey, I need you to film a TikTok. And she's like, what? Fuck off. I'm just trying to do stuff. He's like, fine, you know what? I could easily just fucking kill you. You could be dead tomorrow.
What?
Just kidding, love you. And he walks away.
Who's this guy?
I don't know. I just stumbled across it. It was the fucking funniest shit I've ever seen. And it's just like, it's for the last couple of weeks, it's just been spiraling into just videos of him going, what are you guys talking about? I wouldn't kill my wife. I could never. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
There's that. There's like the Captain Milk rabbit hole I went down.
I love Captain Milk. Yes. And I saw the guy has like vlog videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I watched part of one.
That's part of stuff I like about TikTok is there's random just rabbit holes of just curated to just this one specific thing that they do over and over again.
Yeah. Okay, stuff like that. Like, I mean, I haven't downloaded TikTok or anything, but stuff like that would be the stuff that I'd want to see, definitely. And it seems like TikTok has become more of that than, because it came from like Musically, right?
Yeah.
Where people were
it's
just doing
still
lip singing and stuff.
You have
People
to
still do that, I guess.
You have to like a certain amount of like one type of video to get it. Like I still switch back and forth between very like obscure meme type videos and then just the regular TikTok stuff that's there.
Because the regular like lip sync, that's just kind of cringy to me, but I like the just like stupid shit like Captain Milk and stuff like that. It's very
Wow,
funny.
you calling Captain Milk stupid?
Wow.
What, you don't think the video Captain Milk is stupid
It's
as fuck? That's why it's
great.
awesome.
I think it's artistic masterpiece.
Like, it's a guy wearing like a pus strainer on his head.
How dare you.
Curtis,
and
this
he's,
is
like,
getting
singing a
clipped out.
song
This is getting
and-
clipped out, and I'm tagging.
And then
How
Captain
dare you.
Captain Homeless, like it's
Yeah.
hilarious. It's
I'm
so
I'm
stupid
clipping
that it's
this
funny.
out and tagging him in it on TikTok. And if he cries, I'm gonna
Oh,
tell him it's
yeah.
all your fault.
He's gonna cry because I thought Captain Milk was stupid,
Yeah.
and that's why I love
May-
his video.
Maybe he just really enjoys Captain Milk, and you think it's stupid.
That would be tragic though if like his vision for Captain Milk was like something serious, like he thought that this was like a
What if it
genuine
is? How do you
expression.
know? You just sound like an asshole right now.
That's what I mean. Like I would seem like such a jerk if he like was so serious and he made a video like crying. Like
What do you mean?
I can't believe people
always
think
seem
Captain
like
Milk is
just such
stupid, like-
you always seem like such a jerk.
I put my heart and soul into creating
Yeah.
this.
What the fuck, Curtis? You're a piece of shit.
Why don't you put your heart and soul into creating something and someone will shit all
Yeah.
over you and call it stupid? How would you do that?
I just said how I love the Captain Milk, like, cause it's
Yeah,
stupid. It is stupid,
but you
but
love
that's
it because
the
it's
point.
stupid. Wow, what if you wanted people to love it because it was
All these meme
artistic
videos are
art?
stupid. Like, I love the
How do you know
one
it's
where the
meme? 'Cause
guy has
videos
like
are
the
memes.
Sonic figure
What if
in
they're
like
not
the
memes?
Sonic in the ice chamber. You know that one.
No.
And it's like the Sonic figure, and he's like, ha ha ha, you will
What?
not escape the ice chamber.
No, I've never
and then he
seen
just
that.
smashes the cup with a hammer. Like, I love shit like that.
Do you like the guys I just got my ninja figure picture that I always send?
Fuck.
The dude who came on a Ninja Funko Pop or whatever it was called.
I didn't realize that I was in Walmart the other day that they have ninja shirts at Walmart.
Yeah, they have Ninja shirts everywhere.
I didn't know that.
Did you buy one?
I was like, fuck. Oh yeah, sure.
Why not?
Why not?
Actually, his new merch, like more recent merch, has been kind of dope.
Well, it's just his ninja and it's just a logo.
Yeah.
Of a ninja.
Well, no, he does stuff like on the sleeves and on the back and everything.
Oh, well, I didn't pick up the shirts to look at his Walmart brand shirts.
I mean, it's not his Walmart brand shirts. It's his brand's just everywhere now.
His brand that is at Walmart. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Curtis, are you hating on
Walmart?
Ninja?
Going to Walmart now, even though they got the arrows, like there's one Walmart, it's a disaster because all the food, like it's all just like clumped right into the middle section, and you gotta like watch every direction. People are just flying, all the old people just coming at you right up.
Is that the one close to my place?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's pretty bad.
In there. Well, because like in the big Walmart, all the food is spaced out nicely. It's more open. But in this one, it's all just clustered right in the middle, and now it doesn't seem like they care how many people are entering the store.
No, they've taken away the line outside the big one at least.
Yeah, so just think about this. At this store, they took away the line, but now they put the arrows in instead of before. But like, obviously, nobody's actually paying attention to the arrows. You know, so. It's just weird that some places had the arrows right away, and other places, and now that they have no line outside, they have arrows. You know. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that why didn't you just have them before?
Yeah.
But
Like
they have to do that for show.
The LC still has the lines outside. They only like limit.
And it is a fat line outside too.
Yeah, they only let 10 people in the store at a time.
The LC for anyone outside of Ontario, Canada, is the LCBO. The
is
liquor
the
control.
LCBO only for Ontario?
No,
because
like,
it's the Liquor
no,
Control Board of Ontario or whatever the fuck
yeah,
it's called.
but like some other places also have liquor control boards of whatever
yeah,
province.
but we had family friends come from Manitoba once, and they heard about the Lickbo, and they had no idea what the fuck that was.
Yeah, well, like it's only some provinces. Like Alberta has like private alcohol sales. Like they just have like privately owned liquor stores.
But still,
I'm trying to look up what it is for like Manitoba. Like what is this Manitoba Liquor Mart?
Yeah, they just run
Manitoba.
Theirs are like
liquor
public run.
And lotteries.
Theirs are public run.
Okay. I
Like
didn't realize that it was such a thing.
The Newfoundland is like Newfoundland Labrador Liquor Corporation, so NLLC.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I didn't actually know that this was a thing. That's why it's just the LC.
Yeah.
Did you not ever like consider to think of what the LCBO stood for?
They call
and I also
in the Trailer Park Boys they call it the LC. A couple times.
Oh, okay. But I never considered that it's the only place where you can get alcohol, like the hard shit. So
the hard shit.
The hard shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I never realized that was the only place you can get that.
Like bigger cities? Like, can you get? Are there other things besides the LC in like?
No,
Toronto?
it's just the LCBO and like restaurants.
Well,
and I guess like maybe like the breweries, but that's only beer.
Yeah.
And we should note there are some like the LC reaches to such small little areas that seem like they don't even have like grocery stores, but they have like a little LC outpost or something.
Yeah.
Like the one out
Kekabeka, I guess. Murillo.
And there was another one. It was like a really small township that I just drove to once, and they had a general store there that was kind of like you go in and it's like a very tiny space, and I panic bought because I wanted to get something, but I felt really weird and out of place. So I grabbed like a pop and a bag of mints because I just didn't have enough time to look around.
You should have bought some liquor.
Well, I didn't go in the LC when I went in this general store, but they had the LC across the street, but not like a real grocery store or anything nearby. But of course they had the LC, so they were good. And it's just weird that where it reaches,
Well, I mean, like you have to be like affiliated with the LCBO to sell hard liquor.
Yeah,
and like
yeah, so I guess that makes
small
sense.
towns are gonna have alcoholics.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do in like a tiny town of like a few hundred people or whatever? So fair enough.
All they do is get drunk and go fishing in small towns around here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Old people,
But,
they get drunk for lunch. They get drunk
Fucking
for dinner.
breakfast, more
You
like.
go to, yeah, they have mimosas in the morning or something. Or they add like a little Baileys to their coffee, and then
Oh yeah, there we go. That's
and then
true.
if it's a Sunday, they go to church. They drink the communion wine, maybe a bit too much. and then
Yeah.
and then they go for lunch, and then they drink even more, and then they go out to the golf course, maybe drink some more, and then dinner. Guess what? More
Drinking.
drinks. Yeah.
Well, it's dinner, so gotta have like a beer, and it might even turn into 5.
And then the after dinner, the final beer of the night before you go to bed.
The after dinner is
You're watching,
And
is
then
when it gets
you're
the most
watching
crazy.
TV.
And then you
before
rinse
bed.
and repeat. That's what.
Well, you gotta have like a nightcap, right? Like shot of whiskey for bed or something.
That's the retired man's life. Up here.
Fucking not
You
even
just-
retired, man. That's just everyone's
Well,
life.
It is true. The retired the boomer stereotype is you go to golf just to get drunk, basically. Like you just go so you can just like get absolutely slammed with the boys when you're retired. You know.
No, even a lot of like, well, more of the people who work in the bush live that lifestyle here.
If you guys
Li-
could afford to retire right now, would you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
you wouldn't
just-
want to like at
or-
least work like part time.
Wait.
I woke up.
Wait.
this
No.
morning-
Actually. Wait. I gotta think about that for a second because like.
Like, say-
being retired
okay.
at this age, I become bored really quickly, and I feel like life would lose a lot of purpose.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I mean.
okay.
Like hypothetically,
Like
you
that.
win
So-
like 500 million in the lottery. Would you choose to retire, or would you choose to continue to work?
I wouldn't be happy, and I'd be very unfulfilled. I think if I didn't ultimately
Yeah.
have a job or like a career of sorts in my life.
I already
Yeah.
feel that
So
way
I-
without money, so I mean, it's no different. So
There
yeah,
you
retiring.
go.
Even
But
like
I think
take time off, just like take time off from working, just go to school, and then
well,
like
I
maybe work a bit
Yeah.
afterwards.
I would love to have the money to be comfortable.
I'd
you know?
avoid the working
But-
part, but I'd just go do just go learn shit.
Yeah, like I feel like you have to do something if you had all that money because like if I was
Yeah,
just living
become
like
an
I did
alcoholic
now,
is what I'd do.
that would just become like nothing. You got to do something to like fulfill yourself.
Yeah, maybe you. Fucking boomer.
Just listen
Oh.
to cassettes all day,
Yeah, that's it.
and
But I'm-
obscure YouTubers who only have 1,000 views.
Oh yeah, I mean, I already technically have all
I'm-
day to look up.
I'm
stupid
buying
obscure
some, like-
YouTubers already, but
I'm buying some stupidly expensive rocking chair and just and a
yeah.
big beer fridge like put beside it. There we go. Done.
You know,
of my life.
winning the lottery to me sounds like a nightmare because like I would not want people to know I won the lottery because that sounds like a disaster, like in every way possible. You know?
You know what you learned to say at that point when you won the lottery? You learned how to tell everyone to fuck off.
Well, yeah, exactly, but not just that. Just the fact that people will know that you are this person that has all this money. Like to me, that's like a nightmare. Like I'd be scared out of my mind. I want to go hide in an underground bunker. You know?
You could have the money to
It'd be
get
terrifying.
one. You'd have the money to get an underground bunker.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely terrifying. Like it would just be so scary if
Curtis,
people
you're already
knew,
a fucking
You know?
hermit, anyways.
Well, I'm also already paranoid. I'm somebody where I'm
There you go,
driving
just
and
fucking-
somebody when I'm driving and someone takes
Oh
the same
my
turn as
lord.
me, I automatically think this person's following me,
Are you
and I keep
serious?
my eyes on them,
I
and I have an
actually-
escape plan. I always have like an escape plan. I'm like, if they follow me to this point, then I'll just take another turn, and
Bruh.
if they keep following me, then I know.
I'm not
The
that
trick-
bad,
the
but
trick
I'll,
is-
I'll have like the thought.
The trick is you take 3 right turns or 3 left turns. Because if you take 3 left
There you
turns, it will put you on the same path, and if they're still following you.
Well, yeah, that's just it. That's what I mean. I mean, it never happens, but like in my head, I have it planned out, like what I would do if this person kept following me.
You,
I'm
You
just
know.
gonna start following Curtis one day. when he's
Yeah,
driving.
just to scare the
you
shit
signal.
out of me.
The thing is, you signal left and turn right. If they also signal left and turn right, then yes, they're following you.
Wait. That,
Okay, that's
wait.
pretty good.
That's kind of funny though. We did follow you home from work one day and you didn't even notice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You guys, cause like, yeah, these fucking guys are here. Like when I left work, they were like, I think you guys are parked across the
Yeah,
street.
we were literally, and
And-
we were in the
And
most.
we were
open
hanging out. We were
spot.
hanging out that night,
We were in-
and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home, and these fucking guys followed
We were
me.
parked
Like, I
right
didn't even
beside the
realize.
sidewalk too. Like we were
Yeah,
right
and I
there.
didn't even realize they were behind me the whole entire time.
We watched
like,
you walk
what?
out to your car. Pulled out right after you. I think we got stuck at the same lights.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
just
you
didn't
like
pay
rode his
attention.
ass too because he fucking drives slow.
I don't really look at people's faces in cars. To me, that's kind of awkward. Like, I don't look at the faces of people
I
in vehicles
didn't I end up
necessarily.
turning off a different way and like getting to his
Yeah, you
house
did go a different
faster?
way. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think you did
Yeah,
beat me.
Because Curtis,
Yeah,
Curtis drives really weird ways home.
yeah, I do. I have my own ways, and people always judge me. They're always like, "Why are you going this way? Why are you going?" And I'm like, "Man, I just I know where I'm going."
Yeah, like I
Sometimes.
understand wanting to take like nice drives, but it's like we were literally waiting for you to hang out.
No,
You
it's not nice drives. It's just literally that's just I have ways that I go, not because it's a nice drive,
you
because I'm
don't
like,
want to
yeah, I
go the
go that way.
faster way?
There's
I don't know. Sometimes
there's
I'm just like,
one
this is the way I
there's
go.
one way if Curtis comes from a certain direction, he can turn right and then turn left, and he's on his street. He'll go all the way around.
Oh yeah, I do that so I can back in correctly, so I can back
You
in
can back
easier.
in the same way.
I
either
don't
way.
like coming. I don't like coming
You
down
don't
the
like
street
coming.
one way.
If you
There's a
like,
certain way I don't like coming down the street because
Doesn't
it's
like
harder to
coming.
back in that
But
way.
how?
So
You
I
still-
always go. I go the longer way so I can back in easier.
but either way, you would still come across like coming this other way. You're on the opposite side of the street. You would just drive onto the other side of the street and then curve through.
I have my ways of doing things. I don't like taking left turns either.
Yeah, I know,
do a
you're a
lot of stuff to avoid
psychopath.
left turns.
You're a UPS driver, is what you are.
I don't like taking left turns, man.
Yeah, UPS drivers aren't, or is it UPS? What's the one where they drive like the like their company is like the brown trucks and everything?
I
UPS.
don't know.
What can
Yeah,
Brown do for
UPS.
you?
So it was UPS after all.
Yeah. They had the thing that it was more efficient to only take right turns.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, a left turn at the lights is okay, but I hate the left turn at lights where it's like an advanced green and it's busy and the other person's trying to turn and you're trying to turn and all the cars are going and you can't see. That stresses me the
Well, if
fuck
it's-
out. So I just wait
if
for
it's
the
an
red
Yeah,
light.
advanced green,
that's pretty
yeah.
much all you do. You just wait.
Yeah, that stresses me out. I don't like that.
I don't get stressed because I just wait. It's like if I can't see, it's like I'm not gonna go.
Well, I think for me, I always feel like the person behind me is like secretly really mad at me and like they're yelling at me.
Ah,
even
fuck
though
that
Yeah,
they're
they
not.
probably are. They probably are. But yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah. It's the same. Like sometimes they get stressed out at drive-throughs. I don't know. There's just weird things where I'm just like, shit. I hate drive-throughs that have 2 lanes also because I feel like the person on the other side is gonna like cut me off
Yeah.
or just go ahead
I always like
for me, you know?
I always like being super competitive. I'm like, oh shit, gotta order fast.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go and you gotta make sure that as soon as you get your car in a certain angle, you're like, ha ha ha. Now you're not getting
Yeah,
in.
it's like
you know?
as soon as they say your total, you're like, skirt, just right on through.
Usually, well, with Tim
Yeah.
Hortons, it's the same person taking the order for both lanes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so the other person's waiting, like you get
Yeah.
yours.
So
Yeah.
either way, you
McDonald's
end up
Man,
first.
use
Tim's-
both.
McDonald's doesn't yet.
Shout out to Tim's because they got this chicken bacon ranch wrap and it is one of the most just great things to get at a place like this. Just something really quick. When you get the crispy chicken, it's so fucking good. Like it is just like good as shit. You know, it's just such a good lunch item. That shout out to Tim's for making that because I love it.
Are you telling me you
And
don't go
it's
to McDonald's
substantial.
anymore?
I don't go to McDonald's. I have 8 free coffees from McDonald's, like collected, like all the stickers. I have 8 of those.
Why don't
and
you use them?
just haven't.
Because I don't
Because
work.
I don't-
work
I
there
don't go to
anymore, so
McDonald's.
he doesn't have a chance to see me
Oh.
anymore.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
Well,
want
I
to give you a
don't- I
kiss
don't
on the
go-
lips.
I don't like to go get like hot coffee, like, because if I make it at home, it'll be better. I just go like want like an ice cap or something like that, and they don't have an ice cap at McDonald's, so. You know.
Yeah, they do. They have like a similar thing.
What? Yeah, but it's not an ice cap though. It's not a classic ice cap.
Fucking cry about it. Yeah, of course it's not a classic ice cap because it's not Tim Hortons.
Yeah, so that's why I don't
That's
go,
boring.
even though I do got 8 free coffees from McDonald's.
Yeah, it's because I'm not there anymore.
That-
You
that's
don't wanna
like- That's a lot of stickers too. That a lot of coffees I had to
That's-
get those, so I should use those at some point.
Yeah, they're 8
I
free
would
coffees.
No,
That's
honestly, it's more
64
than 8. I
stickers.
think
That's 64.
I think it's like
stickers.
10 or it's a lot. I mean, some of those I got like when I worked at the pawn shop and people throw out their McDonald's coffee that still the sticker. I just take the sticker off, you know. You just kind of reach in there like, oop. Or if someone's drinking it, you just kind of take the sticker off, you know.
Wow, what if they wanted the sticker? You just took it off.
Well, or they threw it out, or they
Then
left
you
it
dig in
there
the
and didn't
trash.
get the cup.
Wow.
What?
Then you dig in the trash.
I didn't dig in the trash, but if I saw someone threw the cup in the garbage and then they left, I'll go in the garbage.
So then
and
you
take the
dug in
sticker
the
off.
garbage to take their cup. That's
Yeah.
homeless. You're homeless.
It's not digging in the garbage that they just threw it in there and there's nothing in the garbage.
It's digging in the
I mean,
garbage. You're still
if they
going
threw
into
it in
the
the garbage and then someone took a shit on top of it, then yeah, I probably
You're
wouldn't
still going-
dig into
You're
it.
still going into the garbage to take a cup. You're still
Yeah,
digging
but
in
it's
the
not
fucking
like
garbage.
I'm digging to the bottom.
You're still
and it was the
digging in the
garbage over there. I mean, the garbage got changed all the time, so there was
You're
never
still
really anything
digging in the
overly gross
garbage.
in there. Okay.
You're dumpster
For
diving.
free stickers. Okay,
Dumpster diving.
and now I got all these free coffees.
Yeah, that you
because of
don't
that.
use.
Yeah, exactly, but I have them
This
anyway.
seems like a wasted reason to put your arm to.
I'm
towards
like
the
those
garbage.
guys. I'm like those guys who hold like all the wealth or something. I'm like a billionaire right now, but instead it's these free McDonald's coffees.
Actually, people sell those for like $5.
For $5.
Yeah.
They sell free coffee at McDonald's for $5.
Yeah. Well, like the cards with the 7 stickers.
Why? But you can only get a medium coffee with them. How could you sell them for $5 if the coffee costs less than $5?
Because you got to think that's 7 coffees that you had to buy.
7 coffees to get.
7 coffees is like
One.
$14.
Yeah, but 7 coffees to get 1 coffee. The end goal is a medium coffee, which is less than $5. So you're an idiot if you pay for 7.
Or you
pay
or you pay an extra.
You pay for.
Or you pay an extra 40 cents or something like that, and you get the large. Boom.
Yeah, but that's still not saving you money. If you pay
How?
someone $5,
Yeah,
is it
why
not
not just
saving
take?
you
Why
money?
not
like-
just take the $3 and just buy a coffee and you save $2?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know.
And like
don't
$3
know,
is a
dude.
large coffee too.
People again. I'm not the one who bought it. I just heard it because I
Because
worked at McDonald's.
I'm saying you're an idiot if you buy that because like all you get out of the sticker, you just get like your medium coffee.
Someone just
and
got
you're
scammed.
wasting,
That's what happened.
it's just you're wasting money on nothing. Like what?
Again, people were selling for $5. That's all I had to tell you. Selling
Well,
for $5.
you know what?
idiot.
If people were buying those for $5, then right on to the people who are exploiting the idiots.
It-
like keep doing that.
It might have
you know?
also been
That's
they
awesome.
were selling them for $5 while like photocopying them or making their own stickers.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
maybe,
like how
maybe
how hard
maybe
would it
sold
be
like
to get a roll of those
bunches of
stickers?
them, like a packet, like a handful of them for $5.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that would make
No, it
sense.
was
That
it was
makes
like
sense.
singles. Maybe it wasn't $5, but they were selling singles for more than it was worth.
That's just funny to me that someone would do that. But you know what? I respect people who can sell things like that. They're not hurting anyone. If they're just selling it and an idiot buys it, then they're not hurting
Kurt's
anyone.
respect
They
in
just,
that grind.
well, yeah, because like it's the kind of thing. Like if they put this out there, they say, "Hey, do you want this for $5?" You know, that's not hurting anyone. If someone says yes and they're just stupid, so whatever, you made $5. Good job.
Well,
I don't know.
I-
Like it's optional. It's not forcing someone to do it. It's optional. So if somebody is willing to pay that, then go for it.
think about if I like when I worked there, if I took those cards, how much money I could make.
The Monopoly cards.
Nope, that is super illegal. Like you could have the cops on you for that.
Well, I guess they made that
no,
Yeah,
documentary.
there's a
attitude.
documentary about that. Yeah.
I caught a bit of it when it was just my parents were watching it. but-
No, but like those coffee
seemed
cards,
entertaining.
you probably could get and shit, but not as much shit as that Monopoly scam. But
yeah, I don't think the free coffee thing is really that big of a deal, seeing as McDonald's has the dedicated times where they just give out free coffee.
well, no, we got to the point where we had to start ripping them because people were actually like pocketing them. So when you got a card, you had to rip the
What?
card so then it couldn't be used again.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Like
then at
CLE
the end of the day,
tickets.
yeah, and then at the end of the day, whoever was
Oh,
counting,
okay, I see what you mean. I see
yeah,
what you mean.
but
okay.
whoever was counting the till had to count that because it would show how many promos were through. They had to count that many promos.
Okay, so yeah, if you got your thing of coffee, then the employee would have to rip it, so they themselves couldn't use it or give
Yeah,
it to someone. Or
Which
whatever.
still, at the end of the
Okay,
day, 90% of the time, the numbers didn't match up, and nobody
and that makes
nobody
you think
cared.
like
Nobody cared.
it could be the same with like roll up the rim as well. If you just get like your coffee or donut or whatever,
Look at
Although if you
a
work at
coffee
Tim's, you
killer.
probably can just get like a coffee or who knows at Tim's? Who knows? They even let their employees have a free coffee.
There was something I really hated with people during like Monopoly or with like the loyalty stickers. If someone would say, "Hey, can I get like a double cup?" and you would tell them no. First off, the McDonald's cups were double cupped, so you didn't need an extra
Right?
cup.
They're thick cups.
But
yeah.
then, so when it wasn't Monopoly and we would just give out like the loyalty cups, we would take the extra sticker off and people would get pissed off. And it's like, you're not buying 2 coffees, so you don't get 2 stickers.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
people
trying
would
to scam.
people would genuinely get fucking pissed off and they'd be like, wow, why'd you do that? That's the stupidest thing ever. I'm like, so
Well,
were you just were you asking that just for the sticker then, you fucking dumbass?
Yeah, people like that, like they're just stupid. They either think they're sneaky or they're just
And the
actually
cups
stupid.
were already double cup. Like, yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
shit was a little too hot even in a double cup, but like, get your own
I don't know.
goddamn fucking little slider thing.
I'm gonna try not to disrespect people who double cup, but kind of for babies, because like I feel like anytime I've gotten coffee from anywhere, it hasn't necessarily been hot enough where I've been like, ooh, I need a double cup.
But again, McDonald's is double cup. If you rip off like where that card comes out, behind that is the entire second cup.
Yeah, that's right. It has like that extra layer.
Yeah.
But speaking of McDonald's, they gotta bring back the waffle fries. I love them.
I never had the waffle.
They were
I
fries.
love them so
overpriced.
much. They were overpriced, but they
Overpriced.
were so delicious. I think, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Hmm.
I ended up buying like a slicer off Amazon, so I could make my own waffle cut potatoes. It works
You
pretty
You know,
well.
there's something about the waffle cut that makes it taste way better. That is
They weren't
true.
even salted.
Well, that's why you could sell your home ones. So it's like
There was a McDonald's fry product that wasn't salted.
Yeah. You weren't
Holy
supposed to.
shit.
well, I mean the hash browns aren't really salted, eh? I
Yeah.
don't think.
Yo, I got
Yeah.
that insider scoop that, I mean, can I
Insider
technically release that information even though I signed forms?
I just
Hey, what's that?
I thought it was so funny. I thought the thing about McDonald's was so funny when they had this new recipe or whatever. What do they call it? Like the new burger or something, and all they did was like
Oh, yeah.
fry the onions on the grill or something.
Well, no, okay.
But they
So they would cook the patty the same way, but then they would put the onions on the patty while it was on the grill and then just scoop it up.
yeah. And then they advertised it as new bold taste, like reinvented, like what was it called, like the old classic remaster
Something like
or
that.
something
it
stupid,
was
like
the
revitalized, and,
stupidest
and it was
fucking
that.
thing.
That's all they did.
That was during my like
Like-
downhill with that place, so I was
Yeah,
already
that
fucking
was towards the
done.
end. Yeah.
What was the inside scoop with the croissants? Like, did they come in like little tiny dough things and cook? Did you cook them up or? What?
No, they were frozen.
Oh,
They're still frozen.
and you just like
Unless they stopped serving them
microwave them?
since I've quit. Yeah. Well, no, we heated them. We had like a baking oven,
oh
but they didn't rise or anything. They were just frozen. Like they
oh
were
like they're still
pre-cooked.
full size croissants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's disappointing.
Everything there. Well, again, this is like as of like September, early September.
So it might have changed. Who knows? Maybe.
Doubtful.
Probably not.
100% not. If nothing changed over a course of 7 years there, besides putting onions on the patty, nothing's changed.
Can't believe that shit, man.
What was
No, that
the
place, like the people were good. Other than that,
what was the
fucking
least
sucked.
ordered thing on the menu?
Fish.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The fish fillet.
Yeah.
Except for during what is it? Is it Advent? What's the 40-day thing?
Is that? Or is
That's
that
Lent.
Passover?
Lent.
I don't know.
Lent. When like Friday was like fish day or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we would get slammed with fish. Other than that, like least ordered.
Are they any
Sometimes
good?
you'd get an order for God no. People like it and I don't know why.
They look
You-
good. I'll be honest.
It's processed fish. Anyone who likes it's a psychopath.
Oh, yeah, that sounds nasty.
To be fair, with the fact that over like the last minimum 6 maybe more months I was there, I was only having grilled chicken and I was just bringing rice and like making burritos and shit. Like I didn't really like anything there. Like I'd eat nuggets every once in a while and maybe have a little bit of ice cream. Other than that, I didn't eat anything there for.
You know, McFlurries, I'll give it to McDonald's for the McFlurry. That's one thing that I appreciate. I enjoy the McFlurry.
I like their
you know.
milkshakes. The
They're
chocolate ones.
Overpriced. The
Fair.
McFlurries are overpriced.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather go to DQ and get,
Yeah.
Blizzard or
I can,
ice cream or
I
something.
can pay the same price as the smallest one at McDonald's and get a medium.
Or even like
Yeah, like
just like an ice cream shop. Even like there's a bunch of like just
Yeah.
pop up shops in the summer.
yeah, ice cream shops. Yeah. Well, they're usually the best, and I don't know. I like DQ. I actually quite like DQ. I don't know. Like their burgers at DQ are just like a family barbecue burger. Like it's basic shit. It's really nothing crazy.
really
but
like-
appreciate
I don't
that.
like DQ's ice cream.
I'm a
Something
fan of
about
it.
No?
it, like the ice cream they use. I don't know. I like.
It's the same stuff
Oh.
McDonald's uses.
Oh, really?
100%.
Not a
Oh,
fan.
okay.
Uh,
But yeah, like I like the burgers there because they just taste like something that like you would just have like a family barbecue or something
What,
like
DQ
that. You
burgers?
know, like not. Yeah.
Mm.
What kind of shitty
really
family
basic.
do you have barbecuing for you?
Well, I'm just saying that's what they taste like. They don't taste like McDonald's. They taste like it's a actual burger like that. Like it's not like a McDonald's or Wendy's kind of burger.
Yeah,
You know.
but you gotta wait like half an hour for it because they take goddamn forever.
What do you think of
Yeah, they
A
do
and
take
W?
forever. A&W is the only like fast food burger place that we have here that I actually think is good.
I like their fries.
Like A&W recently updated like their cheese and stuff, and it was awesome. Like I had a burger there like I think in September, and I was like, this is like actually amazing, like almost restaurant quality. Like their cheese almost became like like a restaurant burger.
you also have to
and,
compare the fact that here our best restaurant is like low
Keg.
tier. Yeah, and that
Oh, absolutely.
And that's
Yeah.
low
Well, I
tier.
mean, we have a couple decent places. The Caribou, at that hotel on the waterfront, the Hilton Hotel.
Well, we had the Polish restaurant that was
Oh
the
my
best
God,
food
shut
I've
your
ever eaten
fucking
in my
mouth.
entire life.
Doesn't mean it's high
but-
quality though.
yeah.
We're talking about high quality place, like Five Forks.
Yeah, you're
and-
talking about like fine dining.
Five
But a
Forks
majority
is
of people,
pretty
majority of
high-end
people, you
dish.
ask, a majority of the people in town, you ask, like, what's the best place, like most expensive, whatever. They go the Keg. You say the Keg
Yeah, the
in
keg is
Toronto.
always.
The Keg's like nothing. You'd go to
It's-
like I think a place called
Yeah.
Harry's Steakhouse is like
Yeah.
highly rated, $100
Yeah,
steaks.
that's right.
The one,
I don't know.
the
The
Keg here in
Bistro
town.
One. Bistro One is some insane prices.
So the thing, the Keg here in town pays for the Keg in Toronto. It's what keeps
Straight
that
up.
one in business.
The rural ones.
Yeah.
Straight
Where
up though.
all the rednecks put on their jeans and and a button up.
The good-
and-
You mean
Go to
their cargo
Keg.
their cargo shorts with their
The
plaid
cargo
button-up,
shorts.
short sleeve shirts,
Yep.
and then they have their sunglasses
Yeah.
on and like their trucker cap.
I feel like I'm getting like up until the trucker cap, I was getting shots fired at me.
Shots fired. Yeah. Well, you always have your hat. You always carry your hat around.
Not anymore.
Hold
I
on,
haven't
I'll
had
draw
in a
one.
long time.
I'll draw one in Microsoft Paint. How one would look.
Okay, that would be a great art piece to go with this episode.
Curtis, I haven't worn a hat. in-
the image of the keg diner.
Yeah, we'll end off after that because I got to get the audio spectrums going for tomorrow. And
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
sir.
at like an hour
I
anyway.
won't take too long with it. I'll be lightning quick.
come on,
But
you gotta
what I was trying to say,
speed Picasso
A&W,
right
I
now.
actually, I'm gonna say I actually really enjoy A&W. I think like they're good. I
don't like the
don't mind
burgers.
paying more because I don't feel like complete garbage like I do with McDonald's or Wendy's. I feel like A&W you actually get something that I think tastes good, and onion rings and root beer, and it's a better experience at A&W. I
I
think
just like their fries.
the fries are good.
Last
too,
time
yes.
my family went there, they were like, "What do you want?" And I was just like, "Can I just have like 2 fries?" like,
2 fries.
man, I don't like their
But like
burgers. so
yeah,
much.
like when they just something as simple as changing the cheese just made this burger like really pop. I was like, wow, this is like way better than any fast food burger. Just holy.
What's the best burger you've ever had?
Oh god, I don't even know if I could think that.
A place I want to check
Oh.
out is Outlaws. I've heard good things about that.
man versus meat.
Yeah. Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're good. They're actually they're pretty good. Like, cause they have that you can get all kinds of different options and stuff, and you watch them cook it like right there. You can see the guys cooking it and stuff, and it's actually pretty decent there.
I will
But,
always hype up man versus meat. That burger I had was like the best thing ever. The
It was your peak.
man,
There,
it was
there's a lot of burger places, but I can't think of the one that I've eaten and been like, this is the greatest burger I've eaten ever.
Curtis. You gotta have the 3 pigs in a blanket.
I don't know about that. That doesn't sound appealing to me.
Pork. It's like a pork patty thing or like a beef patty. I can't remember. Bacon,
Oh,
pulled pork
oh no.
with garlic aioli
no.
sauce, and it is.
I don't like
huge.
pulled pork that much. I'm not a big fan of pulled pork.
Yeah, but you gotta get man versus meat pulled pork. It's some of the best.
Yeah, but
shit ever.
I wouldn't necessarily like it on like a patty though.
The pulled pork isn't a patty though.
Yeah, but like it's
I
on,
know.
it's in the burger. That's what I mean.
Okay,
like,
well
it's
then
part
get
of- it's a-
their
it's a thing
get
in
their
the
pulled
burger.
pork poutine.
Oh, I don't even like
Oh
poutine.
my God,
Why,
you're
actually,
just a slut.
I've
Shut
never
your mouth.
ordered. Okay, here you go. True confession, Canadian confession. I've never ordered poutine before.
Have you ever like
'Cause,
made
like,
it yourself at home?
No,
What? What?
I've never made it. I've never
myself
ordered
poutine
it.
out.
I've never necessarily eaten it unless like somebody had it and I stole a few bits. So I don't care about poutine. I don't know, gravy
Yeah,
and
that's
cheese,
true. It's
whatever.
like it's. I think it's overrated sometimes. But I've had some good
Yeah.
poutine, though.
Curtis isn't a
Well,
part
I
of the
hope
gravy
I would
train.
hope the poutine themed restaurant would give you something good. But yeah, I don't know. And gravy, like I only recently in the last like year or so came to actually like gravy when when I worked at the pawn shop and we had their Christmas dinner and stuff. There was like dry ass turkey this place had, and then I added that gravy, and I was like, I understand why people like gravy
Yeah.
now. You know?
Turkey or goddamn. Well, Christmas too, and Thanksgiving dinner. You pour gravy over like everything.
Now I understand why people do that. Like like eating that dry turkey and then adding the gravy. I was like, this is why people do this, and I like it now.
This is why people do it.
This is why people do it.
I feel like that's gonna be the thing Curtis says when he loses his virginity. This is why people do it.
Wow.
Curtis, when you touched a boob,
Sounds so.
when you touched
it
a boob,
sounds
is that
so-
what you said?
It
This is
sounds so
why.
mechanical. It sounds so
'Cause you're
mechanical.
literally a
Like,
fucking
this is
robot.
why
Shut up.
people do it.
Is that why you were discriminating against robots at the start? Because you are a robot.
No, absolutely not. Definitely was
Called
not
out.
why.
Curtis is a fucking.
So
robot.
everybody, this has been the Boys Only Cast episode
I'm
10.
not done
No, it's not.
drawing.
Yeah, we're waiting for a
Oh,
drawing.
okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you trying to say you
Oh,
don't
okay.
enjoy drawing because you've been called out as a robot? As a robot?
No.
Are you Atomic
no.
Betty?
Shit. I'm Atomic.
Betty.
Ben.
No, you're Atomic Betty.
Okay, I'm Atomic.
That show.
Betty,
That show is
fine.
dope. Can you sing the theme song for me, Curtis?
I mean, I can sing the My Life as a Teenage
No,
Robot theme, but
I
not,
want
not
the Atomic Betty.
you know.
Atomic Betty, you're the fighting girl or something like that. I don't remember. Yo, Atomic
Man,
Betty
I
was
didn't
sick.
necessarily watch this show unless it was just like on somewhere.
Wow.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, you saw a show about a
Disrespecting
robot
Atomic
and you were
Betty.
like, ew, gross.
But I told you I like My Life as a Teenage Robot. Well, no, I
Oh.
like that show after it
It's
aired.
because
I
you're
like
a
the show
robot
like,
and she's
when
a
I came back to
robot
it
and you're
later.
attracted to robot women.
No, actually, that's
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You don't like women that are robots?
Wow.
Are you saying women aren't robots? Or
Wait, what? Did that just what?
somehow that sounds worse.
Yeah,
like
that
you're
just
trying to
sounded
insinuate
that
that
just
women
sounded
are
like you just got
robots.
super.
like-
You just got super like. Mikey's been canceled. All right. After both Curtis and
Sorry.
Mikey are just the biggest pieces of shit, I guess. Boys Only Cast is only
We're
me.
just-
no,
now.
I'm
finding new ways-
I'm
me now.
quoting Curtis, dude.
Okay, there we go. We're finding new ways. First, I said the G word, and this show has just been going crazy ever since.
Crazy, man.
Fucking
Just insane.
Mikey, you sent a picture in Discord, and I really just I kind of want to get the banana costume.
The banana costume was pretty sweet.
I'd rock that. Here, I'll pull it up on the screen for the video. F1
I don't-
drivers in 1976. F1 drivers in 2020.
I'm putting so much detail into this. You guys better be like, damn, that's pretty good.
I'm waiting for this masterpiece to happen.
Me too.
So
Where is
bring
it?
it on.
Give me the
working on it
masterpiece
still.
now. No, I want it now. It's my money and I need it now. Fine.
I'm still working on it, bro.
Curtis, how is your
Yes.
week this week? This upcoming week, how is it?
How is
Yeah, I
it?
want you to look into the future and tell me how your week this week is.
I don't
Can you
know.
stop hesitating? How's your week this week?
I don't
Are
know.
you, are
I
you
can't
saying
look into
you
the
don't know
future
because
like that.
you did something bad? Did you kill someone this week?
No.
Oh, he's silent. Curtis.
No, I don't like this. I actually don't like this
Curtis, did
conversation
you
right
kill
now. I don't
someone
like this
week? Is that
idea.
why you can't answer how this week went?
No, I don't. I don't like this. Is ominous or some shit. I don't like this.
I'm only asking that because I know your future. I know you're just a murderer.
Okay, shut up. I don't like this topic.
Curtis.
I don't
finally
like
This
it.
conversation makes Curtis finally snap, and it's what causes what I'm predicting. Boom.
Oh, because it's you that I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill.
Probably. Fucking hopefully. Curtis, do you think I should get back into speedrunning?
Yeah, you should speed run
Well, I know what game I would speedrun if I did.
Wii Sports.
Nah, Layers of Fear, bro. No.
What the fuck's Layers of Fear?
A game I got second place overall in the speedrun.
Second place out of 5 players.
Yeah, it was. Well, no, it was 6 at the time. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
But I got it in.
Okay.
I got it in like 5 runs.
You're very accomplished.
Like that's how literally like how shitty. Not how shitty. Just like how uncompetitive the Layers of Fear board was. I went and looked. I'm fucking like 16th place now, I think.
No, just because no one's really doing it, I guess.
Well, no, because people are doing it now. Here, let's see if I can find. I'll bring it up.
Can I speed run like Temple Run or something
You
like
can
that?
speedrun anything you want.
Is it possible to speed run Temple Run?
Probably. Why isn't this okay? Yeah, right here. I'm 19.
What do you mean probably? It's an on rails game. Of course you can't speed run Temple Run.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
For points.
Oh my god, this
How?
video's still up from this? Ew. I have like no facial hair. I don't want to see this anymore. This isn't what I was looking for. I was looking for the leaderboard.
Everything has gone awry.
What? Okay, here we go. Look at this. This leaderboard, when I joined it, this guy right here, Static VT, was the world record holder. I was right.
Okay.
Where am I? Where'd I go? I'm 19th. Yeah, so I was right above him. Where'd he go? God, I can't fucking read. There's me. Where'd he go? He's there. I was second place. And then all of a
Here's
sudden, fucking
here.
some other dude. I don't know who it is anymore.
What the hell? This is just like a Wait, what the hell? This is like
It's a horror game,
How
yeah.
how the fuck do you speed run this? What the hell?
You just open the doors and like you do a lot of like 180s and 360s and just spinning back and forth.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was second place with Static VT. And then I signed on because I wanted to look at where the Link to the Past speed runs have been to recently. And I saw my thing and it was like 19th and I was like, what the fuck? Like that many people speed run this game now?
You gotta get back. You gotta.
I think
you
I
gotta
want to.
reclaim your trophy, your crown.
I think I could pull a world record. But the other thing is there's a thing that people do in the Link to the Past speedrunning community right now. It's they do 100 runs, no stopping, like no stops. So like if they mess up, they say fuck it and they just keep going on with the run. So right now
Okay.
I'm 626th overall.
And also, I'm just looking right now. I guess Temple Run does
Yeah,
have
every game has
speed
speed running.
runs. So, but what does this say for 10,000 meters? This guy did it in 3 minutes. This guy did it in 3. Okay, so I guess you can actually speedrun Temple Run as long as you have like mile markers or something like that.
Yeah.
Since there's like obviously no end to the game.
Okay, I want to. So I'm 600 and what was it? 620th or something like that. 626th. That's 2 hours and 15 minutes. Do you think, Curtis, in 2 weeks I can pull a sub 2 hour?
Sub 2 hours. Do you really want to do this? Do you
I
really want
do.
to put the time in to do this?
I really enjoyed when I did. I'll open
Okay.
up this picture.
I think you should
Alright,
do it.
boys,
But now
it's
we have the
done.
Wait,
moment
wait,
we've been waiting for.
I want to say. Just let me look at this real quick. Okay, Curtis, 626. This was 3 years ago. Do you think I have the ability in 2 weeks to pull myself into sub 2 hours?
I don't think you got the time to do it, man.
In 2 weeks, I can do 1 run a day, Monday to Friday.
Do it.
All right,
Do
I
it.
will.
Then do it. Then
Oh
do it.
god.
Okay, now let's get to the masterpiece here.
All right.
And oh boy, do we have a masterpiece.
I was
So-
under tight deadlines. I would have done better detail, but I had
So-
to rush.
This is what a generic keg
Yeah.
goer
And
wears.
as you can see, he has a $50 bill and a $10 bill, so $60. That's high end.
That's more than
It's
enough.
very high end.
That's more than enough for
Even-
a filet mignon dinner.
Even just to have the $50 in hand really
Yeah.
just shows
Well, he's
You know.
bringing the family too, so I didn't.
he does
can't afford
does
the
look
family
like a
with 60
guy
bucks.
with like he kind of looks like, to me, he looks like a guy who has like 2 young daughters or something. Like his daughter's like 10 years old or something. And like he secretly wishes he had like a son, but he's like, oh, whatever.
He's just happy he's at the keg right now.
Yeah, he's happy he's
Oh,
at the
look at
keg
that.
so he can have like his ribs.
But look at those
or
soulless
whatever.
eyes.
And he's
But
definitely
look
he's
at his
definitely
smile.
gonna like
It's so happy.
he's definitely gonna eat like too much food, you know, or something, or
Yeah, look at his guts ready to burst already. His shirt's already exposing his belly a little
Nah,
bit.
or he's gonna take that 60
Yeah.
bucks and he's gonna buy a filet mignon because they're like 45 bucks before tax.
he's the kind of guy who would say something cringy like "I'm gonna get some grub" or something like
Wow,
that, you
that's
know.
really you, Curtis. This is you in
No,
10 years.
God, fuck.
Except the keg's gonna have changed, so it'll be something
Now,
hip. It'll be called keg.
If I was to make, if I wouldn't call it a critique, but if I was to make an add-on to this picture, I think he should be wearing sandals, maybe. With
Yeah, well,
socks.
I was gonna do that, but I.
no,
got
he's too
lazy.
classy. It's too classy.
Okay. Oh,
It's the
he's
keg,
one of the kegs,
yeah.
so he
This is an
usually he wears
Applebee's.
sandals and socks.
Yeah, it's not Applebee's.
Yeah. When he goes to Applebee's, he wears his sandals, but since this is high end, he decided to put on his nice shoes. Okay, that makes
Exactly.
Yeah,
sense.
come on, Curtis.
He has like his nice plaid on as well, the blue and yellow, very nice. You
Mhm.
know,
With
he has a nice
the with
plaid on
almost
for
like
the
a
night.
matching khaki cargo short.
He put a little thought into this outfit because he's dining fancy tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
Is that a pro bass hat or what kind of hat?
Oh
is he
my
wearing?
god.
I don't know what kind of hat it is. It's just a generic hat. It's
Okay.
just a
Mike-
dad cap.
Mikey, if I
That
send a
cat, yeah.
video to the Facebook group chat, can you send it to Discord? Because I don't have Discord on my phone right now.
Okay.
Please, I need to find this. This is a Yankee with no brim meme, but Curtis saying
For fuck's
no.
sake.
Curtis saying Bass Pro reminded me of it. Curtis, don't watch it until I pull it up on.
I thought we were done with this Yankee brim.
Oh my god! Don't, Mikey, don't watch it though. Let me pull it up on the screen, and your first reaction has to be it playing on screen.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to send it like this. Fuck. Hold
You
on,
just-
I'll figure it out.
Should I just have to press and hold? I know on iPhone at least it's press and hold. You like press and hold, you get the reaction, you hit more, and then save, at least on iPhone.
Making me save videos. It's probably gonna be a virus.
True. You're welcome. It's been encrypted with 76 Trojan viruses. Thanks for your bank information. I guarantee you will not regret this video.
Well, I sure hope not. You're hyping
I
it
already
up.
kind of am regretting it right now. I haven't watched it yet. I'm still trying to pull it up.
I really enjoyed it when I watched it. I had a good chuckle. And I swear to God, if for some reason I fucked up recording the audio for this, I'm going to be pissed because last week I quote unquote fixed the audio, but I really didn't.
What? I can't. It's not working on my phone.
Nah, fuck. Okay, what if I just send you the.
Next
No,
episode.
no, I got this.
Oh my
Curtis, you
God.
do
Oh
it.
my
You're on
God.
your computer. You're fast.
What?
No, here.
What am I supposed to?
I'm sending
look
you. I'm
up?
sending
Like,
you the
what?
link. Just send the link in Discord.
I thought you were gonna
Oh
send
my
the
God,
link
this
to
is
begin
the
with.
Stupidest
Well, no,
thing in the world.
I just know how to save videos better. Curtis, what are you talking about?
This is so dumb.
It's not. Curtis, it's a good video. Don't be angry. Like you are all the time. Yo! Ah, that's loud. How do I turn this down?
Oh my God, we had the video up and now we still have to wait to watch it.
What do you- Curtis, can you stop being so angry? I know you want to go to bed because you're a cranky little boy, but just chill out. Okay.
Got him.
Okay.
Oh, Bass Pro with no brim, with Bass Pro with brim, with backwards Bass Pro, with Bass Pro with brim, with backwards Bass Pro. Yo, let me go around. Yo.
There you go, Curtis.
Yo.
Okay, that's what we were waiting for.
Are you telling me you didn't enjoy Yo Yankee with no
Okay,
or
it was-
Bass Pro with no brim with Bass Pro with
That
brim
was-
with brim with Bass Pro with fuck.
That was kind of amusing.
Yeah,
it was kind of
fuck you.
amusing. Okay.
All right. That's
We're out.
it for the boys only
All right.
cast. Right, Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah,
sign
that's
it.
it.
Bye.
Whoa.
Can we just end
Where?
like that? Please.
Live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Bye. Young Peg, say bye. Play us out. Thanks, Young Peg.
Yo.
Bye.
Bye.